I didn't see you all come in there. It's a pleasure to see and hear everyone again for the last time. I kid. No, you guys aren't dying just yet. We have to wait till Larry gets a few more followers. No. Follow me at the Dire DM for more great jokes. No, I kid. I kid. I kid. So, shilling aside, let's get started. The party had set forth from the city of Selena, passing through an enchanted wood, where they met with the Fey Lord and Lady. The Lord, a entity known as Robin Goodfellow, made a deed with Cyrus the monk. To what end, as of right now, we do not know. Let's assume bad. The Lady of Moonlight, Magic, and Love, and Lady of Oaths, presided over a tea party for the group, where they received many well wishes and good food and drink.
It
After
was
which,
awesome.
they were transported through the wood to the other side, cutting their additional day long journey down to only about another hour. After climbing down the hill and arriving at the city gates, Revion experienced the old familiar sting of fantasy racism as the guards wanted him uh, and the other beasts of the group to be, air quotes, registered. Due to some sly thinking on the part of Cricket and a odd old lady who had arrived, supposedly Revion's grandmother, they were able to gain access to the city. After going down an alley, the old lady revealed herself to be none other than Revion's former master, Ainu, the Drow rogue. He led them into a secret wall hidden in the main wall of the city, which allowed them to begin. So we'll start there. You were all in a well lit, very nicely furnished apartment with red carpeted floors, um, you know, ottomans and couches. There's a writing desk over there. You see two doors, one on the north side, one on the west side. The west side one is closed. The north side leads to what looks like a restroom with like modern plumbing and shit. So that's pretty great. But Ainu stands in front of you, rubbing his hands together, saying, "Ah, well, let's get this plan started." And you'll see
Nobody move a
him.
muscle.
Yes,
I need to check stuff.
yeah. As Revion says that, you see Ainu kind of oddly tiptoe around the room to get to the couch, and he'll sit down on one of the cushions. He'll like look at the left cushion, pause for a second, rub his chin, and then sit on the right one.
Well, I for one am not moving a muscle until Revion says it's okay.
Yeah.
It's sleight of hand for this check, right?
It would be so first investigation with the additional proficiency because you are an expert at it. So whatever your investigation is, add one. Roll that first to check for traps.
Okay.
We'll give you advantage because you've done this in this room multiple times. So roll it twice, take the better result.
22 is a better result.
Yes, so you find multiple traps under the carpet where Ainu kind of like pirouetted in like a weird spin. There is a trap door that leads to a vat of acid. There is a tripwire that the wire itself is actually a razor wire, so it would cut your leg. There is a bucket above the bathroom door that is hissing and bubbling. Multiple pillows and couches and chairs have little strings drawn on them, which, when pulled or moved, will cause spikes to shoot out from odd locations, including the floor, the ceiling, the walls. Things like that. You see him just smiling at you.
Master, you really need to start disarming your traps when you have guests.
Well, I figured this is a welcome home present, buddy.
Right.
I want to see how
Got
much
it.
you've improved.
Right. Okay, everyone. Should be good to go now.
You have to do sleight of hands to disarm them. Let's just say one for the whole room. Once again, advantage. There you go. Yep. So you see him spend 5 minutes pulling out his kit, cutting wires, of removing buckets, of locking trapdoors, things like that.
All right, now it's clear.
I can understand being a little paranoid, but this seems like a bit of overkill.
The only kind of killing I do, lady, is overkill.
Fair enough. Have a nice day.
Well,
It's logic
Yeah.
like that that I've been trained to get used to.
Yep.
Come on.
also, it's only paranoia if people aren't out to get you. And if he's been in the business long enough, people should probably be after him.
Don't encourage his behavior.
Hey, if you want to see, check the vat, and he'll point to the floor where the acid vat is.
Is he telling that to Cricket?
He's telling that to everyone, really.
Cricket's
Yeah,
gonna go over.
If you want me to be proven right, I mean.
Cricket goes over and very cautiously peeks into the vat.
Oh, there's fuck tons of bones in that vat.
Oh,
You see at least 3 skulls and then another bunch of assortment of bones. So it's maybe 3 people.
oh golly.
Well, isn't that lovely?
And only one of those is an ex-girlfriend. Yeah, she
Yeah,
tried to
this-
break in.
I haven't
That's
changed
fair.
time.
Wait, Tiffany?
Yeah.
Oh. I guess she finally went full psycho, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Can't say I
It
didn't
makes
expect
sense. He would be the girl that could keep up with him.
Exactly. You know what they say? Nothing crazier than a crazy girl in the sack.
I mean, I presume so. Yes, I see no inaccuracies with that statement anyway.
Yeah. 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 Anyhow.
So-
Wine, and he'll like reach into a cabinet and pull out some glasses and a bottle.
It's not poisoned, is it?
No. Not this time.
I'll take a
That-
glass.
What is
that-
alcohol or poison anyway?
That's true. That one time I gave you sonic diarrhea, it was just part of your training, remember?
I'd rather not, thank you.
Sonic what?
You don't want to know.
Indigestion.
Okay.
That's just the boring way of saying it.
I think maybe it's best if we all keep a clear head for what we have to do next.
And you hear like a pop, and he starts pouring some glasses. Ah, nonsense. And he passes all of you glasses, pulls out a doggy dish, pours some wine in it, and puts it on the floor.
Ooh.
The dog proceeds to drink a little bit, get kind of like you see it make a face, and then it like walk away. More for me, and just pulls up the doggy dish and drinks it.
I will
Uh,
Of
smack
I
course
it.
he does.
Revion will also pour his drink into the doggy dish. You know I don't like to drink before a job.
Yeah. So. I was told that you all plan on casing the joint, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
a little birdie told me that you guys sent out a letter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Courier.
Indeed.
The letter was delivered yesterday, so yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Then
So
he should be expecting us.
here's a map of the city, and circled there's his house. The only way to get in is through the front door, which is the irritating part. From the outside in.
Including the escape routes?
Yes.
That's not very fire safe.
Well, it's magic, so he's one of those finger wigglers, and he'll wiggle his fingers.
What do you mean,
Snap.
finger wigglers?
I mean, finger wigglers,
He's
like
a-
you.
He's a
And-
spellcaster.
Oh, okay.
And he's relatively old, if I remember correctly, so he probably has some decent transportation magic anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's some type of Eladrin, so he's
They have
older.
transportation magic anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's older than he looks because Eladrin lived longer than normal elves.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Besides that, you guys want to go to the market?
Because I'm an old lady, what are we getting from him again?
Oh, yeah, it's the he'll air quote his fingers, disco orb of funk, and he'll like grin.
Are we allowed to know what it's really called?
If you want to get stabbed.
Fair enough. I think Zartha and I should head to the market and get a change of clothes so that we're dressed more appropriately to meet the higher up.
That's
Yeah,
absolutely fair.
I also have some dresses and disguises if you guys want to borrow them.
Do you have anything in my size?
Well, yeah, actually. Hold on. He'll like rummage through some things. Pull out a little hat. It's a little top hat. He puts it on, and then you see he looks like a taller version of you in your outfit, but wearing a little hat.
Huh.
I still can't believe that some of the guards around here fell for that.
Well, what can and he'll do a little falsetto. Well, what can I say about my womanly wiles?
Take that off. Take that off right now.
But I'm so thick.
Revion slaps his master in the back of the head. Those words never should come out of your mouth again.
You see that you do it, but he kind of like doesn't react, and the hat just falls to the ground.
Yeah, people.
Well,
used
he
to
knows
give me
I
a lot of
wasn't
money
act-
to call me that.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask if he's got anything to like cover my face.
Oh right, Mr. Buddy Boy, who everyone hates in the city. The hat. Use the hat.
Yeah, all right.
I only got one. So let me pull this up on your guys' sheet. Let me add it for you, Celine. It's called a hat of disguise. Hey, that's on loan, by the way. You got to give that back.
Will do.
So, hat of disguise is a magic item. It looks like a hat. You can cast disguise self on yourself at will, right? But the spell ends if it is removed. So
Does
basically,
it
you can look.
require
It does not require attunement, but he can while he wears it, he can look however the fuck he wants.
Okay.
sick?
It doesn't change height or weight.
Works for me.
Yep. Anyhow, yeah, that's in your inventory now. So yeah, I recommend you guys go on a little shopping trip. Maybe we'll have some dinner. Yeah, you know.
Oh, that sounds good to me, I guess.
Yep. I guess I'll head out with Zartha and Cricket.
No,
Had
not
to-
that way.
Ah.
That door's trapped. And
Thank
he'll
you.
go into the bathroom, stand in the bathtub. Come on, all of you, stand in the bathtub.
Revion goes
I
without
don't
complaint.
Just do it.
Yep. And he pulls like a little chain from like presumably what lets the water flow. And there's another chain right next to it, and he pulls the one on the left, and the floor kind of drops out from under you guys, and you're all on a slide.
Yeah, no, this is not okay.
Yeah, it's very sudden. It's just like what?
Whee!
And then you guys are out near the marketplace. You kind of pop out of a chute in an alley. Everyone except Revion make deck saves.
Okay.
Lol.
This is probably gonna go well.
Does that mean I get the land however I want because
Yep.
I've done this so many times?
I think I'm all right.
Ow.
So the wolf is fine. Third child kind of lands on her butt. Nalea slams into the wall opposite of the valley, opposite of the alley.
Poor thing.
Yep. Cyrus is fine. And Ainu just laughs. Oh god, that never gets old. Anyhow,
Near the end of the slide, Revion will just for the hell of it do a somersault and then just land on his feet.
nice one. 10 points.
That was really cool.
Could have been better.
High five, buddy.
He high fives. I knew.
Now on the rebound down low.
He'll stare for like a good second before he acquiesces.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
Ah.
go pick up Nalea.
She seems a little dazed, but she's just like, I'm fine. All right. Okay. So market's down that way. Barathor's clothing is down that way. If you guys need any magic items, the weird ass goblin with the flying shop sometimes is down on that street. There's an open lot, but if there's a house there, that means he's open for business this week. And then what else? Well, there's a restaurant like 3 streets down. It's called the Suckling Pig. I'll be there. I'm gonna get some lunch.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
See you, nerds. He walks out.
Ladies and gentlemen, my master.
What does nerd mean?
He
lame.
uses he likes to make up words.
Oh, okay.
I'm not quite sure what a nerd is either.
Ah, okay.
You'll hear
Well-
from down the alley. It's a type of extra-dimensional creature.
See, makes stuff up all the time.
Ah. Well, Zartha and I should probably head to the clothing store first things first.
Hmm.
Zartha?
Yeah, absolutely, Cricket. Let's go.
So y'all, the ladies head to the Barathors. What do the gentlemen do? Well, the gentleman, third child, Nalea, Wolf ensemble.
I'll
Hmm.
follow them.
I think I will take a quick stroll around the city to like just get a better feel of the layout since it's been a few years.
Yeah.
See if anything has changed.
Third child will accompany you, and so will youngest. The best ensemble to go alone in a city full of racists.
Yep.
I'd go too, but that would probably only make it worse.
Yep.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So, yeah. Celine, Cyrus, Celine, Cyrus, Nalea.
I'm going with the ladies.
Cyrus, Nalea.
Yeah.
Okay. Nalea will whisper to you, Cyrus. Cyrus, there's something I need to take care of.
Celine?
Yes. I always do that. It's the S sound. Celine, there's something I need to take care of. I'll meet you at the restaurant in an hour.
Okay.
And she'll kiss your cheek and run off.
Yep.
Aw, you two are so cute.
You didn't see that.
Damn. You're still so cute. Out of character.
Yep, out of character. So from there, we'll go to Barathor's Clothier, pardon. You see a mustachioed man, kind of think kind of 1800s, like he has like he's kind of sort of balding, but he has black hair and he has like thick sideburns and a big mustache. He's wearing a nice like tailored outfit with little ribbons around the sleeves. They're slightly rolled up, and he's like threading a needle. As you guys come in, the little bell rings. He lifts up his little spectacles, little magnifying spectacles. Hello.
Hello, good sir.
Hi.
What can Barathor do for you?
Ha.
I'll look at Cricket and gesture for her to go first.
Well, we have a very important meeting coming up, and we need some not so road-worn clothes.
Meeting with nobility. Do you happen
Yes.
to? Yes. Any particular noble house?
Periwinkle, I think their name is.
The Blossom Petals. Yes. That
Yeah.
Periwinkle fellow throws lots of parties. He gives me good business.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can get some. Is it one of those parties? He looks at you, kind of suspectly, or is it just a meeting?
This is a personal meeting.
This is afternoon tea specifically.
High tea. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And he'll go off to the back. Well, I have some. You hear him calling from the back room. I have some pre-made, smaller-sized dresses for dwarven lasses and halfling ladies.
Lasses? Ah, yes.
Lady folk.
Yes, sorry.
I will be there as a representative of my faith. Most of all, I was hoping that you had some more something that would spruce up my armor, tabard wear, something that would be good as a undergarment, like
Ah,
undershirts, that sort of thing.
you still wish to wear your protection, eh?
In a manner, it is my religious vestments, as it were.
Ah, yes, clerics. Odd
Mm.
bunch. I could make you a tabard of sorts, yes, and perhaps a cloth to go over the breastplate itself. You're going to be wearing your helmet too.
I'll take it off inside. I'm not expecting that kind of trouble, but
Ah,
I'll have it with me.
I was
So
thinking we could perhaps put a feather or a flower in the brim at the top.
a feather would be appropriate. I would also appreciate a tassel for my hammer, as I suspect, as I remember that being in fashion last time among the nobles to have the tassels on their
Ah, yes.
weapons.
I believe the word that they would use is retro. I don't understand these high elves, but I make clothes, and they're the ones who buy the most clothes.
Mhm. But yes, those are the type of garments I'm looking for. Cricket, however, she just needs something she can move in, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Cricket, please tell him your preferences. You can. This
I
is
would.
afternoon tea, so you can be as fancy as you want to, as long as it's not evening wear.
Oh, well, then I guess something that's not too tight about the hips. I need to be able to move well. In case I'm called upon to dance or something similar, and I need proper movement of my arms because I play instruments.
Ah, yes, yes. So perhaps something short-sleeved, maybe a bell dress type, a little bit more room for the hips. Yes.
Yes,
Well,
thank you.
I can get
What
this all. Yes.
around the city? What we've seen? What type of fashion seems to be in vogue at the moment? Like, are we
So
talking like 14th century type stuff?
yeah,
What kind of?
think like high Renaissance with the poofy like sleeves and the little hats with the feathers in them, things like that.
Okay. So a lot of the dresses here nowadays are well tailored. They're not. They are meant to be moved in fairly easily, with exception to the skirt, especially for like afternoon tea. Then, so
Mm-hmm.
the just pay attention to the hem length. Make sure it doesn't go past her ankles, and if it drags, it has a minimal train.
Oh, of course, madam. I've been doing this for 30 years.
Thank you.
Well, the young lady, my daughter, will be out to take your measurements. And how high quality are we asking for? Are we looking for standard party wear, a little bit higher, or would you like the platinum package?
How much is each?
Well, the standard is 10 for per person. For you, young lady, it would be a 5, as I just need to make adjustments to a dress I already have. The tabard
Mm-hmm.
will have to be custom. Um, but uh, the a little bit fancier package is about 15. Once again, drop 5 from that for you, young halfling. And
Okay.
then the platinum package is about, in total, it would be about 10 platinum. So just a short of 100 gold. Well,
Hmm.
actually, 100 gold, exactly. Pardon. Inflation has changed the way the math works.
Hmm. Sartha, shall we go middle of the road?
That sounds very reasonable to me.
Okay.
Yes. And then for the tabards, do you want any specific iconography or?
Uh,
Uh,
I
Sammy?
think she's
Hello?
thinking. You alive, Rhiannon?
she's muted.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, I'm alive.
I asked if you wanted any specific designs on the tabard.
Mm. Yes, I would like the symbol of the Stormbreaker clan.
Ah. May
Which
I see
is,
a copy of the symbol?
yeah. I'll show him a copy of it, and it's a lightning motif, except it's shattered.
Interesting. Very
Cool.
interesting. I could easily do this. Give me for the adjustments, and the tabard. I would say give me about 2 hours. I'm very good at my work.
Pretty reasonable. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, and he'll take the payment. And you'll hear him say, "Cherish, Cherish, come, come." And a young human girl comes out, long flowing blonde hair. Think, just because I have this on the mind, think Irina from JoJo.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why this is the image I have in my head. So she'll come out and she'll has a little tape measure. She's like, "Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry," and she'll take your measurements and she'll write it down in a little notebook. Okay, thank you, and she'll bow and she'll like hustle out of the room.
And about how long does this all take?
Like 30-ish minutes, maybe a little bit, actually less because it was a live conversation. It took however long that conversation took.
Okay.
The measurements probably took longer.
Yeah, I would say maybe like 10 minutes. So
E.
so maybe in total 20 minutes.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep. So we'll cut back to Revion and the third child. The three of you are walking down the street. Youngest is in the middle between the two of you, and she'll reach out and grab your hand, Revion, as you guys are walking through the city.
Daw.
All right.
What?
Daw.
Oh, I thought someone said don't. I was like, whoa. Anyhow, she'll ask you, so you grew up here?
Kind of hard to define that, really, but I lived here a number of years, yes.
Yeah, you probably spent like 10 years here.
Jeez. All right. Yeah, that's a good while.
Yeah. Because it's the bustling capital where your boss, your teacher did all his work. So, of course, you were here for a long time.
Yeah, most of my life I was learning from under Ainu, really.
Yeah, that guy seems off. Like, he seems really smart and really good at what he does, but he just seems off.
Very astute observation, actually. I've lived with the guy for. I lived with him for at least a good 10 years while he was training me, and I still can't figure him out.
Hey, that's all right. I know. I mean, parents, I suppose. I mean, he's not your real father, but if you spent that much time directly learning under him, it's pretty close.
He's probably the closest thing I had to a friend around here. I wouldn't.
He seems to like you a lot.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I did exactly, but I made a good enough impression one day. Yeah, as I was trying to well, get some money, rather illegally, I might add. He'll say that part in a low voice. And it was pretty botched. I messed up trying to pickpocket a guy. Guards saw me and I ran away. I ducked into an alley and was able to get out of view from the guards. They passed me by. Then as soon as I tried to leave, Ainu just pops up and basically says to the amount of, "You're my student now. My house is this way."
Oh, well, he probably saw a kid who needed help. I mean, I've never seen an elf that looked like that before, so I imagine he's experienced some hardship himself.
I'm sure he has, but he's never really talked about it.
Well, if anything, I do smell the scent of death on him. It seems to permeate the air around him.
Probably because he kills way more often than I would.
Yeah.
Anything even twitches at him or looks at him wrong and he doesn't like it, then he'd probably just end their life on a whim.
Well, if you think about it, you do those things to him all the time.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why nothing I've done has killed me, but he seems to find me endearing enough to keep me alive and stay as a student.
Well, it seems like you're no longer the student anymore. You've come into your own. I just don't want you to follow the same dark path he did.
I wouldn't. I tended to stay away from any jobs he told. One of the good points he did while training was telling me straight up on what sort of jobs was going to be taking place or for my training, and he did make sure to tell me like if there was someone during that job that needed to be silenced or permanently, and I never went along with him on those.
I see. Well, it's good that you kept your heart and all that.
He did complain about it a lot, but yeah, I just never felt comfortable.
Still, I know greed is a very strong factor in the lives of, and show air quotes, humans, humanoids. I'm not quite sure about the terminology.
Yeah, greed is a pretty staple around this city, especially. Like
Well,
he'll point over to like a random admittedly a very looking weapon shop.
yeah.
That place over there, I tried to get a job like almost straight after I moved over here, and said that I basically turned me away because the owner was allergic.
Wow.
So yeah, not the greatest impression I had around here, but
Well, Ainu says that once we help him out, he'll help get rid of the racists. So that's good, right?
I don't know. Seems the mentality around these people when they look at me seems like it would never go away. Actually, I'm surprised we haven't been stopped right now.
You actually, you guys are getting like stared at occasionally, but no one does anything. Like you'll get like a glare and a dirty look.
He'll send one right back as soon as when he sees him. But
So-
yeah, this place greed flows. It was an unintentional but fortunate thing that happened to me when I moved here and ended up learning how to become a thief. Is there is no shortage of coin to be made.
Yeah. And as you guys are kind of walking, like someone kind of steps in front of you, and it's this big, tall, burly guy, and he says, "Hey there, little lady, what are you doing there with that little animal?" And she says, "None of your business, asshole. Fuck off." Oh,
Revion will actually look over his shoulder. Hey, that's not nice. It's not her fault she has pointy ears. And he'll point at just some random elven woman who was also giving a stink eye.
and third child will laugh at that actually, and he says, "Wow, I like them feisty." And he'll try to like grab at her. Hold on, let me roll some.
Okay. Revion will want to try and snatch his wrist with a growl.
Yeah, please roll just a athletics check.
Athletics. Ooh. How do I have poor athletics?
Because you're a rogue and your strength is bad.
Oof.
That's fine. You tied with this guy. So basically, he goes out to grab her. You grab his wrist, you growl at him, and then you see her hand come out and sock him right in the face.
Oh, shit. All right, time
And
to
she
run.
says, "Don't fuck with me or my boyfriend." And she'll kick him, and then she'll just walk off.
Boy,
Revion,
she just
Revion,
claimed you.
Could I
you say
explain
that
things?
you say that as if this happened just now. I'm pretty sure we've all known. Revion will grab her wrist like, time to run. People, yeah, they're not gonna take that kindly.
Yep. You guys run off, and you guys make a clean getaway just because
I know the city.
you know the city. That guy started it, and he's an asshole.
Yeah,
And
very
like
true.
I said, there's lots of racists in this city, but it's not everyone. So some people were like, "Yeah, kick
Oh
his
no,
ass."
yeah, no, yeah, I know. Yeah, I understand.
From there, we'll flip back to the girls and everyone else. They have gotten their clothes. Everything looks nice. Did you guys want to do anything while you were waiting to get the clothes?
At some
Um,
point, I was supposed to meet Nalea at the restaurant.
It hasn't been that long quite yet. It's only been about an hour and a half. You got like 30 more minutes.
Okay.
Cricket's probably gonna look to Zartha for some advice.
About
I
the
don't.
clothes?
I
No.
don't think I said this in front of Rhiannon, but no, I did. That you guys will need material components of things.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yep.
Also, I need Granny's advice because I think Revion's mad at me.
Oh, he is still. Like he knows when to be cordial and everything when
Are
he
are
like was talking to you earlier, but yeah, he's
is
a
that
bit
how you're
different.
bringing it up to me?
Yeah, no, that verbatim.
Well,
I
I
mean,
think it's more because you were the most verbal out of all of us and being complacent with the status quo here.
and I mean,
Uh,
I can understand why he's mad at me. I don't know how to explain that it was. I didn't want us to get in trouble before we could even get in the city.
I think I think he knows that. It's just he's used to us not treating him how he used to be treated here, so us suddenly doing it would have been quite a shock. I mean, I'm no better than you. I didn't complain at all. I just
Mm,
put a leash on his girlfriend and her sibling.
I just, mm, I feel bad, but also at the same time, I don't. It's
I
weird.
understand how to phrase this. What you did was practical, but it doesn't change the fact that what we did is still wrong on a very fundamental level. Yes, we
Hmm.
are having to partake in this type of society at the moment and we have to blend in, but it doesn't change that we're still taking part in it.
Hmm.
Burn it all
Sometimes,
to the ground. Burn it all to the ground.
mhm. Sometimes it's important to acknowledge that it's okay for Revion to be angry about this. He's right
Hmm.
to be angry about this, and while we had very practical reasons for what we did, ultimately those are still just excuses. We could have just not walked into the city at all.
You have a point.
Yeah.
I'll apologize to him next time I see him.
I think he'll appreciate that.
Hmm.
It's must not have been easy growing up in this city, so he probably had a lot of bad memories that resurfaced all at once.
Hmm. That makes
And
sense.
you know, sometimes when we're in the position where it's up to us whether we do the right or the wrong thing or the necessary thing in this case, sometimes those things always have consequences and we just have to be willing to deal with the aftermath.
That makes
Hopefully he'll be
sense.
able to forgive you, but you both deserve the space to be angry about it. It's right to
Hmm.
be angry about it. You shouldn't have been put in that position, neither of you.
Thank you, Zartha.
Yep. From
You're
there,
welcome.
the clothes are done. You guys had a little bit of a talk. He finished early, so you just still have like about 30-ish minutes before Scylla needs to meet up with Nalea.
Nalea.
But there's multiple shops. You guys can literally buy almost anything you need in this city. And as
And
you guys were walking down the street, you do see like a weird shape in the sky. It's the shape of a house with a giant balloon above it, and it kind of just floats over to an empty lot and then just settles down. And
Oh,
the balloon goes back into the building.
that must be that flying shop that I knew mentioned. Guys want to go check it out?
Yeah, I mean, we might as well.
I'm
How
sure.
far away does it look?
It's literally like down the street a little bit.
Yeah, it'll be cool to check it out.
Just
Uh,
go.
I don't know how far away they are from each other, but like while Revian and third child are running along with youngest, could they like just happenstance meet up with the?
Yeah, actually, you
Yeah.
guys see from down like the other coming from the other way down the street. You see three fairly familiar figures running. They see the ship land, and you see Revion pull the third child into the shop, and the wolf follow.
Oh.
Yep. So Revion's in the flying shop now.
Well, all right then.
All the more reason to get in there.
And you'll Revion, we'll flip back to you real quick,
All right.
and you see third child kind of like shaking her hand, like and blowing air on it, like,
Sorry.
oh man, I punched that fucker hard. Jesus, what's Jesus? That was weird.
Instinctual. That was a nice hook though. Gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like what Celine can do, but still, oh man, that hurt.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that for a while until
How does he
Zartha
do
or
that all day?
what? Be an asshole or Selene?
No, Cyrus. How does
Cyrus.
he punch people like that all day?
He's trained a lot. So actually, by this point, he's probably hardened his fist to make it to where he can withstand like pain like that much easier, or practically nullify it altogether.
That makes sense. Meanwhile, ga-ding, and then the shop door opens, and it's the rest of the group. Third child will walk up to Cyrus, grab his hand, and start looking at it. Hey, you're right. Look how callous these things are. And she'll like poke. Yeah, jeez. What'd you do? Like punch trees all day?
Rocks.
That'd do it.
Ow. And she'll show you her fist, and it's like a little like red. See? I just punched the guy. It was great.
Oh, here, hold still. I can heal that up for you if you want.
Oh, it doesn't hurt that much. It's just a little red.
Okay.
It
Don't.
was pretty funny. She absolutely decked that guy.
Yeah, he fell straight on his ass. Ugh.
Decked who? What happened?
Some asshole tried to hit on me.
Ew.
Can you believe the nerve? In front of my boyfriend. Fuck.
Yeah, that's so rude.
Right?
He
You did well.
he felt rather confident just because she
'Cause
was
he's a
listening to all
racist.
people. Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
no one
he
messes with my little fox boy, and she'll like scratch your chin.
Revian like doesn't know how to react here, so he just like
Doesn't say
furrows-
anything,
he just stays silent and furrows his brows and just like
and she'll be like, "What? No? Okay, I'll workshop that one."
please.
Well, it sounds like you guys had a very exciting walk.
And you'll hear a little.
Oh,
Right, we're in a store.
And
Hi.
you turn around, you see a goblin like sitting on the counter, just like legs dangling over the front side, facing towards you guys. Hey, Celine, you know this goblin?
Oh, I do.
No. Really?
Yeah. It's that goblin, the one who made your sword.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it's those
What the-
assholes. What's up?
Not much. I mean, I've been using that sword you made me.
Yeah, you're a few inches
You
shorter.
missed it. He was bald.
It was amazing.
Oh, that's my favorite effect. You know, it's really funny is if you're already bald, it can sometimes make you grow hair.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
does Revian know this guy at all, or is
So yeah, you saw him in the shop where Celine bought the magic sword. This goblin, his name is Blasto. He kind of
I like it?
shows up every now and then. His shop flies. He makes magic items, air quotes, but they're like weird. They're not like magic. They're more like they have weird mechanisms that allow them to do magic-like things.
Oh, this guy like travels to like different
From-
cities. He doesn't
yeah.
just like okay, all right.
Yeah, yeah. So like you maybe like basically he's here once a week. Maybe he's probably here for a week, maybe once every few months, and then the shop literally lifts off the ground and goes somewhere else.
So cool.
Anyhow, you guys need something? Are you guys gonna get the hell out?
Tell me about your wares.
Well, I have lots of fun little gizmos and gadgets and things. If you want it, I can make it.
Do
If
you
you
sell
coin,
any
that is.
materials?
Funnily
Ah.
enough, we actually have money this time.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Yeah. So I have some materials. It just depends on what you're looking for. What are you looking for?
Roughly 300 gold pieces worth of diamonds.
Well, I have actually one really big gem. It's a little bit more than 300. Hold on. And he'll go off into the back. And you hear like clang, clang, clang. And you hear what are you looking for, master? Shut up! Clang, 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 bang. You hear like something that sounds like a trash can fall over. God damn it! Oh, here it is! And scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. Hops up onto the counter again. See? And he holds up a diamond the size of his fist in his hand.
Yeah.
How much is this one worth?
Well, it's about 500, and then, I gotta make a little bit of a profit on it, so we would say 550.
That seems fair.
I'll nod. I'll look back at the team and say, this would be a team investment, as this diamond would represent me saving one of you from the cusp of death at least once. And by the cusp, I mean you've already traveled over the line, and I'm pulling you back by your nose hairs.
Oh,
By
that
all
sounds
means.
useful.
Very good investment.
Cleric stuff. Yeah, feel free.
I nod.
You want to inspect it?
Please. I'll sit down and I'll identify it.
Yep, it is exactly what he said it was.
And so I would get one casting out of this, and then it's 200 gold of wasted diamond we'd have for something else, or would it
Nope.
consume the entire diamond anyway?
It consumes the entire diamond.
I see. I'll nod and I'll hand it back and I'll say, are you familiar with this town, Sir Kabang?
Yeah, I've been here once or twice in the past 10 years. By once or twice, I mean a lot.
Do they have a dedicated jeweler here?
Yeah, they do, but they don't carry anything like this. And he'll like spit on it and shine it with like a dirty cloth.
I see.
Shit, he's trying to give us the COVID.
I will leave it up to you, because I would use the entirety of this diamond in the spell, but it's a 500 gold piece worth diamond, so that's 200 gold of wasted equity. So it's up to you on how much each of you value your livelihoods, I suppose.
Honestly,
Ooh, equity, that's a big word.
looking at what's ahead of us, I'd say it's a good investment.
Same.
Yeah, agreed.
Cool.
Well, you are in charge of our funds, Lady
Mhm.
Cricket.
And I have something that I need as well.
What's that?
Powdered silver and iron.
Easy. How much worth?
Well, this spell doesn't exactly have a specific amount, so however much you can sell me.
What spell? I can look it up in my book.
Protection from evil and good.
Yes. The good thing about that one is it can be holy water too. So if you know a priest, that's also an option.
I could ask the monk about it.
And he's like flip,
And maybe-
flip.
or
And he's like obviously looking at Zartha as he's flipping through his book.
I could also ask Artha about it.
And how would you be casting this spell?
I cast it with the lyre that I have.
Ooh, that thing? Can I see?
Oh, sure. Cricket
if
hands it
you're
over.
if you're casting it through the lyre, I believe the silver inlay in the lyre probably takes the care of the material component.
She's right.
I'm worried because the spell says that it consumes the silver.
That if it's not, if it's for. Okay, so you're new to this, I can tell. So magic
Very.
items, the way that they work, right, is they have what they call charges, and he'll air quotes in the air. and every day it gets a new amount of charges, air quotes. So the whole shebang, right, is that you can cast this as many times as there are charges and other spells in the lyre. You don't need any material components, and you don't need to use any of your circled spells.
Okay.
Think of the lyre as a self-recovering material.
Here you go. And that is a 10 gold education fee. And he's like wiggling his fingers.
I mean, that's certainly fair.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Sweet. Pocket the 10 gold. Is there anything else you need, or are you yeah?
What you got in the way of healing items?
Items or potions? What you looking at?
Either works. I suppose potions.
Yeah, potions are a little easier to come by. Let me check, shall I? One moment. And he goes into the back. Master, do you need me to grab anything for you? Shut up, stupid robot.
I don't know who that is, but I already love them.
You guys might be confused about what a robot is.
Oh, we definitely would be. Well, should we roll? Like, should some people roll a check?
Nah,
Eh.
you guys don't know.
I know,
That's just-
Revion would have no fucking idea.
So I would say
No
Zartha
clue.
would kind of know that like automatons are a thing, but they're incredibly rare.
Cricket has no idea. She just hears how sad that thing sounds and she just wants to hug it.
What the hell is a robot?
Whatever it is, it sounds lonely.
Okay, and he'll come back, and you see he has like a big box of bottles, sets it on the table. So I have some of these regular healing potions. I have some greater healing and some superior healing. It really just depends. I can make more, but it takes me a little bit longer.
Alright, how much are your greater healing potions?
So greater are 110, and then common are 55, and then superior are 250. I'm sorry, no, 310. My apologies.
I guess I'll take 4 of the common.
So 55 times 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be 220 gold.
Yes.
You guys have the money?
I'm checking our pockets right now. We should be more than fine to cover this. Let's see. So that'll be 220, 780 gold. So then, we may not have enough to cover this.
Fuck.
How much do we have?
We have 301 gold and 120 platinum.
We have enough.
Total current. I mean, we have enough, but it's gonna put a huge dent in our savings. So if you guys are willing to do that, I'm cool with it.
Well, we can just for the diamond, it'll just take about 55 platinum.
So we can cover this. We'll be fine. We got this.
Cool. Is there anything else?
You have any poisons that would be able to put into a vial that can be inserted like into my little dagger here?
Yeah. Ooh, that's some good craftsmanship. Where'd you find this?
I didn't. It was a gift.
Ooh, fancy. Who's your friend?
He'd prefer to remain anonymous.
One of those sneaky assassin types. Ooh, spooky.
Just
Yeah.
say
Hold on, I gotta go find
What
it.
was that, Jeff?
let's just say he knows a guy.
Yeah, let's go with that.
So I can get you. Let's see. I can get you a poison that, if it's ingested, it causes things to be immune to fear or charm. I have. It tastes bad. That's why it's considered a air quotes poison. I have one. Let's see. I have one that can make you confused for a while. I have one that can. Let's see. You can rub on your skin and get fire resistance. Let's see. Hold on, I'm still looking. I got lots. Let's see. I have your standard basic poison, which just does a little bit of poison damage, and then I have some really nice poison. It's called purple worm poison. I
What
only
does
got
that
one
do?
vial of this. Well, you see, what you do is you go into the Underdark and you kill a purple worm, and then you extract the venom from its venom sac in its mouth.
Right. How deadly is this poison?
Very.
All right. How much is that one?
2,500 gold pieces.
We do not have enough for that. We
I-
do not have enough for that.
No, I know. I definitely know. Jesus. Well then, how about the standard poisons then?
Poison. Hold on. Vial. Goblin. 110 per.
Jeez.
Just to
Alright.
let you know, Steven, your magic item, it still can do poison damage once a day, but you can just add this on top of that.
Yeah, that's mainly why I was interested in seeing if I could get something for the addition, like anything additional. But
Yeah, I have something that's a little bit cheaper. It's vials of acid, but it won't fit in your blade.
yeah. Well, this is unfortunate. I think I'll have to pass for now then.
All right. Anything else, kids?
I think that's everything.
Nope, I'm good.
Hey, buddy, you want to upgrade that sword? Make the effects go off more often. That'd be fun.
If you want to take the risk, we have the funds, technically.
How much would it be to upgrade it?
150. You know, just cost some materials, and then we'll take it back there, make it a little bit more likely to go off, and then also give it a little bit more oomph.
Sure, why not?
Cool. Blade.
I'll hand it over.
So how much
Hello,
is
my
that again?
sweet little pet project.
150.
And he'll walk off.
Hmm.
And once again, you hear a ting, 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 ting. Robot, pass the blowtorch. What's up? Zzz.
The
While
what?
he works on this, we should probably pick up our dresses down the block.
And he'll come back. You see the blade is a little bit more shiny. I even added a one of those honing enhancements for free. There you go.
Cool.
Yeah. So it's now a +1 weapon. So I'm actually going to add a generic +1 longsword to your inventory, and then you can rename it.
All right.
From there, of course, remove the other sword of chaos. From there, what you're going to do is on a natural 1, as well as a natural 20, it goes off.
Natural 1 or natural 20?
Yep.
Got it.
Longsword +1. There you go. It's in your inventory, and it's equipped. By the way, Celine, we didn't talk about it. When you put on the hat of disguise, what did you choose to look like?
Just a random elf.
Also, I do buy magic items if you want to sell the hat.
No.
Sorry, I can't do that. It's on loan.
Ah, come on.
Sorry, fella.
Ah. All right, anything else?
Nope. Thank you.
Okay, get the hell out.
Thank you, Blasto.
Love you, bye.
Yeah, love you. Bye.
Last was great.
I mean, I'd love us too if I spent that amount of money in a day.
So much money.
Yep. So you guys go back to Barathor's. pick up the dresses. They're pretty nice. The arena-looking girl, Cherish, gives you the dresses and bows again. Thank you, lady, lords and ladies. I hope you have a wonderful meeting. Tell the Blossom Petal family if they wish to come by. They do still have their special discount with us.
Well, thank you. We'll let them know.
Indeed.
She'll bow again, and you'll see Barathor in the back room, like, sewing something together, and he'll, like, wave and then go back to work.
They seem nice.
They do.
And they didn't mention anything about you guys bringing wolves and skin shifters into the shop.
Wait, did we enter that one?
I
you
assume
Came in
just did.
first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just now to pick up the stuff. I assumed you all went together.
Yeah, that's
Now it has been enough time where it is time for you, Celine, to meet up with Nalea at the suckling pig.
And I will do exactly that.
Very
Cool.
attractive name.
Yep. So you see outside, there's like a bunch of chairs. There's like a little umbrella on each of these chairs and tables. And you see Ainu sitting there, sipping his presumably tea, maybe. He waves.
I'll wave back, I guess.
Mhm.
And then head over in that direction.
Yep, it's at that shop. He's like sitting at a table outside the shop drinking tea.
Yep.
Yep. So you're gonna head inside, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So you head inside. You see multiple patrons. There's a guy at like kind of like a coffee counter.
Mhm.
And he's in this little uniform. He's like, "Oh, hello, sir. Welcome to the Suckling Pig."
Are we
Hi.
going to Yieldy Starbucks?
No.
You're not. I am. But yeah, I'll look around and look for Nalea.
Nope.
Then I guess I will have a seat.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Zartha, how long before we should go attempt our meeting?
I believe I gave them like 2 days after they should have received the letter to be anticipating us.
Ah.
And that's if they clear their ledgers for us to have a chance to visit. So tomorrow is when we should show up.
Ah, good. That gives me time to bathe and stuff.
Well, yes.
I smell like road.
So are you guys all just kind of waiting outside the restaurant?
Mm-hmm.
You saw Celine go inside. Ainu's sitting at a table, and he's like waving until someone like responds to him.
I'll wave then.
Mm-hmm.
He'll nod, and he'll begin waving at the others.
Cricket waves.
Revion just gives a short single wave.
Well,
Yep.
he has a table big enough for all of us, yes?
Yep.
I'll join him.
Might as well.
He'll pour you a cup of tea.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Us old people got to stick together.
That is very fair. What type of tea is it?
I don't know, some type of fancy high elven tea.
I was half expecting him to go the type you could drink, duh.
I see. It's probably a white tea then. Maybe a green.
Yeah.
And then I'll drink it.
You know, I do like that genie green tea. That stuff's good. You know a lot about that, don't you, fish boy?
Here or there.
Yeah.
How's the tea?
It's pretty good.
Revion will turn to a third child because I assume they haven't, like, since he hasn't gone, she hasn't gone either.
Nope.
So did you want to go have tea with my master?
Sure. I think getting to know him will bring lots of insight and getting to know you.
Possibly. He likes to speak in riddles sometimes. All right.
I can deal with riddles. And she'll walk over, kind of look back, waiting for you.
Well, he'll follow.
Yep. And then she'll sit down.
Cricket's
To this.
next to Cyrus wherever he is.
Yep. To this. So it seems you guys have a lot of couples in this party, huh?
What you mean?
Huh?
Points at Cyrus, points at Cricket, pauses, points at third child, points at Revion.
I believe
Points
there's.
at Selene, points at Alea.
Well, points at Selene, doesn't point at anyone else because there's Selene's inside by himself.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Cyrus and I aren't. We're not.
Sure.
Uh.
I mean, you guys are practically doing it with your eyes. It's obvious.
Heh.
Revian will just cough with a smirk. Cause yeah.
Yeah, I've been
He's
watching
been
you
up
guys
the
for a
other
bit. It's pretty obvious. There's a lot of sexual tension there.
Cricket is about red as a cherry right now.
That's the fun part.
It is nice being old and not caring anymore, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Everyone I love is dead. Well, except one person.
You?
Relatable.
Did Cyrus really ask that, Jeff?
Yeah, that was in character.
What'd you say?
He said you.
You?
Nah, I hate myself.
Oh.
Also, you say that again, I'll kill you.
That'll be your only warning.
Mhm.
Okay.
You get one warning because you're Revion's friend.
Oh.
Can
In
you
any
at
other
least-
situation, you'd already have a knife in your gut. And probably one in your butt.
Well, isn't that nice?
Mm-hmm. Hi, Selene. You find your girlfriend?
Not yet.
Ah,
Didn't
Okay.
she tell you? Well, wait. Did Revian even hear that?
I don't know. Did you?
Well, no, about her having to meet him
Oh,
at some
no.
other
No,
spot.
she whispered it to him.
Ah,
I will, however, give a look to Selene where it's like, I'm concerned, but I'm not gonna say anything about it because I privately talked about it to him about it, like when we picked her up.
Right.
That reminds me. Yeah, she has a weird magical aura about her.
What do you mean?
Oh, perhaps some type of warlock pack with some type of fiendish creature.
What are you talking about?
Zartha just looks down at her tea and sips.
Sometimes people, really dumb people, are like, oh, I want to make a deal with a horrible monster. And then the horrible monster's like, oh yeah, baby, I'll give you a deal.
I think it would sound a bit less sexual than that, Master.
It depends.
Zartha will snicker and she'll look at Ainu and she'll say, "Is that how most of your assassination contracts are negotiated?"
They're like tea coming out of his nose, laughing. Oh god, that was good. You're funny. You're good. I think if I have to kill you all, I'll kill you last now. I like you.
Aw, thank you. I'll remember to put out soup for you at night.
Ooh, that soup was good last time. Mm-hmm. Anyhow, yeah. So that's a thing. I guess I blew a hole in that ship.
You know what? I'm just gonna tuck that knowledge away and deal with it later, because there's enough on my plate right now.
That's what I do with all my problems. Tuck it back into your head until it festers as a resentment tumor.
Tumor.
Mood.
And a decade of training suddenly now makes sense.
Every grievance he has upon you, he'll just let it all out at once. Right now, it's just getting stuffed in the corners.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Anyhow, you guys get all your stuff?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So you want to look at the place before you go visit? When are you visiting? When am I gonna get my disco orb? It's important.
We will be visiting tomorrow.
Ah.
Assuming they let us in. I sent a letter ahead of time so that they would have the opportunity to clear their schedules and have proper
Ooh,
notice.
What'd you say? What'd you say? Was it a conjugal visit? Because I think he really likes those.
I did not know him well enough to offer a conjugal visit. I did it under the guise of business with my old trading company.
Ah, smart. Well, how long we waiting here, Selene?
I mean, I guess I'll give it about 20 minutes.
Okay. 20 minutes go by.
All right.
Maybe something happened to her.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering.
I mean, I only had one hat of disguise, so yeah. I didn't want to say anything because that's kind of like being a dick, but then I realized I am a dick.
She
God.
might have gotten caught.
Damn it.
Well, fuck.
Well, I mean, if anything, her magic warlock daddy will help her.
Maybe.
And who knows? Maybe she wanted you to get caught.
Well,
Then why would she tell him to meet her here? Or, god damn it, I'm sorry, that's meta.
I mean, all due respect, but she seems. I don't think she's the type to have such nefarious plans. I mean, I don't know her that well, but
Right, but it doesn't matter if they don't have nefarious plans. It matters about the magic warlock daddy's plans. For example, if I was your magic warlock daddy,
Guys, I think we need
I
to
could
look
tell
this-
you to jump, and you would say, "How high, magic warlock daddy?"
I don't call anyone daddy for free.
That's
Sorry,
disgusting.
did that come out? Did that come out? Oh God! Please forget you heard that.
Hold on,
I
wait.
will never forget this. But
Hold
I
on.
honestly
Courtesan?
respect it.
Courtesan?
Well, that's a little interesting factoid.
Yeah. Courtesan, right? Right?
Cricket then grabs Zarth's tea and drinks it.
You know, I used to do a little bit of that back in the day, too.
What?
Underdark courtesans are very popular, and they're all men. Women-dominated society, you know.
Oh.
Yep. It was 100 gold to take a hit at this, and he'll pull up his shirt and like he has like these like fucking crazy abs, and he just like hits them. You just hear like a wet but you hear like a sound.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You
The,
know
the
what?
tummy smack noises.
Yeah.
You know what? I can understand that, Fee. You would have done very good at my old city.
I probably did do good at your old city. Where are you from?
And I'm done with this conversation all of a
Nope.
sudden.
Nope. I'm interested. Where are you from?
All over. See, I wandered down from Lazulia around there.
Oh,
And-
the dead city. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
and
I mean,
then-
not dead, but dying.
Yeah. And then I ended up over in the Skull Coast, and that's where I got a lot of work for a while.
Ah. Yeah, you know,
Skullcoats is very good for work.
yeah. There's a capital ship that's like a big it's like a city ship, and you can go on it, and like it's like a city. It's really awesome, and you know, pirates will do anything for a good time.
I'm aware.
And this is before my stabbing days, you see.
Oh.
Mm.
Yep.
Anyway.
I work hard to maintain my good looks, and he'll flip his hair.
We should probably
Well,
find somewhere to
considering you're an
stay
old-timer,
for the
too.
night.
We can stay at my place.
The one with all the booby
Is that
traps?
safe?
They're all disarmed already, except for the one in the front door if you try to go through the front door or try to leave through the front door. That's why we take the bathroom chute.
I have no problem with staying at his place. I mean, to be entirely honest here, we have nothing to be on guard about around him. He can kill us whenever he wants to, so why sweat it?
That's true.
That's incredibly morbid, but I'll accept it for the fact that we're running low on coin.
Oh, also, Cricket. Right?
Yes.
That's your name? Yeah.
Yes.
How much you charge for those courtesan fees?
Is he hitting on Cricket?
I don't believe negotiations count as flirting.
No, this is a strict business transaction, you see. It's not for me.
Who's it for?
Secret.
I charge 2 platinum.
You see he puts
Oh,
2
that's
platinum on the
reasonable.
table, slides it over the Cyrus. There you go, bud.
Oh gosh.
Makes sense too, because I do remember when all the monastery boys would come down to the Skull Coast and they would haze the shit out of them by getting them some of the raunchiest courtesans on the docks.
I used to be one of those courtesans. You could get tied up for 3 platinum, and then 100 gold pieces get you everything else.
To be honest, that is not the worst rate I've heard on the docks, and for some of those boys, it makes sense to charge that much.
Hey, this was like 500 years ago, you know? The money was different back then.
I used to be
Understood.
friends with one that was a drag queen, and he used to trick the monastery boys. That was always hilarious.
And then
That
some of them
sounds-
discovered something about themselves that day that they'll never forget.
Mm-hmm.
I did that too.
Maybe. Maybe the real treasure we found for the queer.
The real treasure was the homoeroticism along the way.
Exactly. I couldn't say it with a straight face.
Anyhow, let's go home.
Okay.
I watched Cyrus to see if he pockets that 2 platinum, though.
Yeah, I grabbed it.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, and the whole time we're walking home, I'm being very cautious, looking around, seeing if I see any sign of Nalea.
Yep. Roll me a perception check.
Yep.
Hey, Celine, also, you're from this city.
Yes, I am.
Do you have family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Just thought I'd put that out there. No, you don't see anything.
Yeah, I'm not planning on visiting any family while I'm here.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
High or low, Celine?
Hi.
Yeah, that's decently high. High or low again?
Hi.
Hey, that was the one. All right. So, as you guys are walking past, you do, Celine, you hear a psst from like an alleyway.
I look in that direction.
Hey, you see Nalea, but not normal Nalea. You
Aha.
see
I see.
Nalea's real form, and she looks very hurt.
I'm going to sneak over that way. And hopefully Ainu doesn't see this.
Stealth
Which,
check.
I mean, I'm sure he does.
Stealth check.
Oh,
Do it.
sorry. Just adjusting my headphones. Hooray, 12. And one of
Cool.
those was a crit, damn it.
So, as you guys are walking, if you guys are talking, really, you kind of see Celine stop for a moment. Ainu's suddenly gone. Like, he was, like, leading you guys. You guys kind of turned back to look at Cyrus as he stopped, presumably, because he didn't stealth that well.
Right.
Let's see who
Go ahead.
noticed. Third Child noticed. Zartha noticed. Revion noticed. Cyrus noticed. Where's Cricket? Where is the Cricket character sheet? Damn it. I gotta find Cricket.
Cricket, what's
I
your
do not
passive
exist.
perception?
Oh, let me check that myself.
God damn it, I went into the wrong game. Hold on. Almost there.
It's 11.
Almost. Yep, so Cricket did not notice. Most of you guys noticed. Cyrus stopped, but then you turn back around to look at Ainu. He's gone.
Hmm.
Yeah, so Cyrus has just kind of stopped, looked into an alley.
You mean Celine?
Celine.
I keep doing that. Yes, Celine. God damn it, Cyrus. Celine. With your S
You're
names.
welcome.
Hashtag Rip Cyrus.
Hashtag Rip Cyrus.
It's a soft C.
C has
I'll give
no
you a
place.
hard D.
C has no place existing, and you know it.
You take that back.
It serves no purpose.
Anyhow. Celine, you see your girlfriend, fiance, wife, I forget. Full succubi form. Her wings are torn. She's holding her side. She's very bloodied and beaten, bruised. And she's like leaning against the wall, like breathing very heavily.
Yeah, I'll ask her what happened and try to give her a healing potion.
Yep. Let me roll that healing potion. It's a regular one, yeah?
Common, yeah.
4 hit points, not bad. She'll drink it. You see some of the wounds close up a little bit. Presumably everyone follows Celine, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys turn the corner and you see him feeding a potion to a demon lady or devil lady.
Is this? Huh.
You know, under any other circumstance, I think I might have swung here.
Yep. And you see she breathes. Sorry you all had to find out this way, and she'll shift back to her normal form.
Are
As that
you okay?
happens, you see a sword, a flaming sword to her throat. And suddenly, Ayu's right there.
Master.
I know. Shush, child. Woman, the only reason why I don't kill you now is because you're friends of my friend. But you did one mistake. You did not tell me. I was able to figure it out, of course, being me. But no secrets. And he'll like point the sword at all of you. It is very on fire.
Okay.
Cool.
No secrets.
And the sword will extinguish and he'll sheath it.
Cricket scampers forward. She's gonna go try to heal up Millie a little bit more.
Okay. Spend whatever spell slots you like.
Mm-hmm.
She looks human again.
Good.
Well, she looks elven again, I should say.
Yeah, so I did ask her what happened.
Oh, yes. I was heading back to my old house to get some documentation about the cult for the work that needed to be done, and they were waiting for me.
Yeah.
I was able to kill 5 of them, but they got me pretty good, and I was able to escape thanks to the wings. Jumped out a window.
Speaking of wings, this is gonna be an awkward question, but if I heal you like this, will they be okay, or do you need to switch back so I can heal them directly?
No, this is fine. This is just an illusion. And now that
Okay.
she says that, you guys can kind of see past it, and that it just her normal humanoid form is just kind of like a see-through shimmer, and you see the true devil form underneath.
Cricket gets a little scared, but she actually forces herself through it and hugs Nalea and just goes, I'm sorry you had to make that decision.
I made that decision for many reasons. One, to keep this one alive, and two, to get my vengeance. And, well, I got the papers, and she'll hold out a bunch of papers. This is the list and names of everyone who's in the court.
Oh, that'll
In
be
the
useful.
court, most people wear masks and use false names, but of course, the mistress demands documentation on everyone in order to use blackmail. Luckily, I used to be her accountant.
Oh, hey.
This is
This will be
incredible.
really useful. You never know what name may help you get through what door.
Mm-hmm.
We should
And
get copies.
it's a list of about like 60 names. Lynn, some that you do recognize is almost every member on the council of the aristocrats, several high-ranking nobles, including a periwinkle blossom petal,
Lovely.
as well as the captain of the guard and several high-ranking lieutenants.
This is not going to be an easy time.
No, not at all.
I'm going to put forth that perhaps it's going to be very easy.
No?
Oh, how so?
Well,
This is
we have evidence that every council member here practically is a member of a cult that nobody really likes.
Hmm?
And we have an entire city of very angry people that we could incite to riot.
Mm-hmm.
Third child will speak up at this, and we happen to know a order of very enthusiastic nuns,
Very.
This
You are
is
also
true.
correct.
and also points at Ainu.
Well, I do have this. And I'll pull out the scroll.
Yep.
If we ask for their help with this, they will answer. And if nothing else, we can give this information to them, and they'll have it at their disposal and be able to disperse it among the others of their order.
True. They'll be able to pluck out any outshoots at the base. You know, we cut off the head, they deal with the rest.
Yes.
That's not a bad idea.
I say the best to be fair, to be honest and true. Honestly, these are all routes we should pursue at once. The more fronts we can have wage war on them with, the better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, we
And
should.
I'll offer the friends and family discount for murder.
Friends and family.
Would it
Yeah.
be enough that we can just take it out of what you owe us if we do what you want us to?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
All right.
So you guys were gonna get, what was it? So you guys got 150 platinum last time. I said 10 times as much, which is 1,500 platinum. We could drop it down to, well, some of these are pretty high ranking. We'll drop it down to 1,000 platinum, and I can do all of them.
That sounds fair.
Okay.
And if we can incite the riots, that'll provide the perfect cover for your assassinations anyway.
Nah,
Mhm.
I had plans for that too. But I need that disco ball.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
say we
That's
should wait until after the meeting tomorrow.
Well,
We should
Mhm.
wait until after the meeting tomorrow for inciting the riot and having Ainu assassinate them. We should inform the sisters as soon as possible, and we need to make copies and of this as soon as we can and store them in
Oh.
different locations.
One last
Sunfall.
thing. Hold on. One last thing. I can't do the periwinkle guy because his magic enchanted house. I'm banished from it. I cannot enter the house.
Yeah, we can take care of him.
We can
Yeah,
handle
and then
him.
get me the orb.
Right.
Okay.
My fucking orb, fucking thief, fucking asshole.
The disco orb
Mood.
of funk.
Yeah, exactly.
First things first, let's make the copies.
Mm-hmm.
So
Decide multiple hiding places for them.
yeah,
Send
you guys
them out to who
will
they need sent out to.
you guys will head back into Ainu's apartment. He begins trapping the whole fucking place. Most of the traps sit near the door, so you guys can wander around the apartment at ease. And he'll go to the desk, hold out his hand for the documents, kind of just wave like with like a come here motion.
Okay.
Celine has the documents.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead and give him to Ainu.
He'll knock his do like a knock on the wood of the desk, and you'll see what happens is the quill hops out of the ink pen and starts writing.
Oh, that's so much easier. I was going to cast Unseen Servant.
And this table's expensive. I might as well use it.
That's cool.
It also makes perfect forgeries.
Amazing. Also highly illegal, so please don't tell me about anything else you do.
I murder people for fun. Horribly.
I kind of picked up on that, but I was just going to, like everything else, shove it to the back.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Just-
also, one time there was these spiders in this wood, and I had to get out of the Underdark, right? And the big bad lady of the Underdark, let's not even say her name because she's a bitch. She was like, hey, I'll let you out, but you have to make a magic circle from some spiders in a cave in the woods. It'll allow them to reproduce faster. And I said, fine, if I can get the hell out of this hellhole.
Yeah. About that.
Oh, I know you guys got rid of the spiders. Thanks for covering my tracks. Very helpful.
You're welcome.
Hashtag Rip Cyrus.
Yeah. So, good job, kids. No hard feelings, third child. It was business, as it is. So, Revion, when's the wedding?
What's a wedding?
You sweet summer child.
I'll
dear.
like
You tell me?
Zartha will
When
hold
a
up her
man
head.
and a woman love each other very much.
Sir?
Don't know. I
We're
am
gonna have
in uncharted waters here, so I'm just playing this by ear, really.
Virgins.
Zartha's just over there, like, copying paper, realizing how many people she needs to give the talk, apparently. Like,
God damn it.
apparently Solen's the only one I don't have to give the talk to.
Hey, you don't have to give me the talk.
a different talk, honestly.
Yeah, awful times for everyone involved. But
I mean,
you guys will have a long rest. Recover any hit points, recover any spells that were used, etc., etc., etc.
I make multiple copies of the papers, the lists of the names and the
The
whatnots.
magic table does all the copying.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, Revion will point Cricket over to like the bathing area since he
You guys
could
can turn on the
hear
light, by
her
the
saying
way.
she wanted to take bathe and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
he
that's a
won't
good
really
idea.
say much. He'll just tell her where it's at and just give her a nod before walking
Well,
away.
you have to tell her where the bathroom is and tell her not to pull the lever that Ainu pulled because it's a trap door. You got to pull the other one for the water.
Mm-hmm.
Then he will certainly do that. Just make sure, you God damn it. Sorry, I'm tired as well. Just he tells her which lever to pull to make her not fall through the
Mm-hmm.
trapdoor.
So that would be awkward.
Also, Cricket, he took the money. You could
Yeah.
use the bedroom.
Thank you. I knew.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna get changed and I'm gonna go take a bath because I smell like road.
Yep.
I'm gonna be scrapbooking since the
Yep.
table's doing most of the work.
Yep.
I knew.
Yep.
When I show this book to my grandkids, is there anything from here you want me to have in the scrapbook?
Ooh. I know. Hold on. May I borrow your quill?
Absolutely. And I'll
He'll
hand it to him.
pretty quickly draw a picture of himself. There you go, and he'll sign it.
Thank
Underneath
you.
it says Ainu Savros, world's greatest assassin. And he'll
I'll be
bite
glad
his
to tell him.
thumb and put like a little speck of blood on it.
They'll be really excited to see this. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm awesome. I know already.
Hey, awesome guy.
Yep.
So I'm
Also,
not much of a thief.
you stain my sheets, you die. Just FYI.
Okay, look, I'm not much of a thief. Are there vantage points around town? I'm guessing I'm gonna have to be up to something a little different than our forward.
Wait. What points around town?
Vantage. Places I can see stuff.
Oh yeah, clock towers, church steeples, things like that.
Think you could point out some good ones for me?
Well, why don't you go enjoy your services that were paid for, and then we'll go do that.
Business before business, Cyrus.
Pleasure before business, and if you have pleasure while doing your business, that's great.
By the way, Cricket has emerged from her shower, and pretty much the striped shirt and pants that she normally wears, they're gone. But her chest piece and the hip pieces, they're still there.
Cute.
She looks anxious, but she's trying to cover it by being assertive as she grabs Cyrus by the collar and just goes, "Come on."
Bow chicka wow wow. Bow chicka wow
Guys.
bow chicka wow wow. And fade to black.
Mm-hmm.
Door slams. You hear, oh god. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Cyrus. We'll assume several hours later.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. What's your guys' con? Yeah,
Let's.
we'll say like two-ish hours later. Both of them walk out. Ainu immediately is like, hey, Cyrus, you. Revion, you two, come on.
Let's go.
All right.
Bathroom shoot. This time, you guys appear near a church, and you'll see Ainu start kind of climbing the church wall.
Revion will follow.
Yep.
Same.
So, Ainu gets up there maybe 5 minutes. Revion takes a little bit longer, maybe 10. Cyrus, not too bad. Not too bad. Maybe only a few seconds after Revion. And You see Ainu. He looks over the city and he says, "So down this street is the main corridor of traffic. So that's presumably where the main mob will head. Uh, this street is where the nobles live, and what they'll do is, in any given situation, they will gather up at the keep at the top, and then if the keep falls, there's a back entrance out that way." Revion, you know these things already.
Yep.
What about tunnels?
Well, I know some of the nobles have tunnels under their manors that lead into the sewers. I've used those a few times. Specifically, that house, that house, that house, that house, and he does that for like 5 minutes. You taking notes?
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say I'm taking notes.
Good, because I'm not stopping.
Revion has that one. Was it a perk?
Keen
or
mind,
feat? Yeah.
where you remember everything you were told in the past month. Yes, I remember.
So yeah, I got it.
Yep, that is a irritating feat.
You're
You
Anyhow.
have to remember everything instead of us.
Yeah. Anyhow, from there, after Ainu's done talking, he'll kick Celine off the building, and Celine will fall into like a
Cyrus.
You mean?
Yep, Cyrus. Thank you. He'll kick Cyrus off the church rooftop and into a fountain. Hey, Revs,
Yes, master.
I got a gift for you.
Another one.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He gives you a little ring made of platinum with like a decent sized diamond on top of it
Huh. What
for
is?
your girlfriend.
Ah. Right.
Mhm.
And I give it to her, or how does this?
Yeah, you give it to her, and then basically that means you guys become engaged. And then there's like a fancy like church ceremony, depending on what gods you believe in. And then yeah, then you guys are married.
What? You're very interested in my relationship with her.
I want grandkids, damn it! Anyhow, bye. And he'll jump off the building into the fountain with Cyrus.
He got jealous because I mentioned the scrapbooking.
Yes, indeed, he did.
Revion will pocket the ring and just ruminate, I suppose, for a few minutes from atop the church there.
Yep. Hey, Cyrus, you're in a fountain, and then there's a big splash next to you. Hey, bud.
Hey,
How was it?
fine.
Good.
You
Good.
say that like I'm not used to heights.
No, I was talking about the other thing.
Oh.
Don't
Yeah,
drown
it
there,
was-
bud.
uh,
Unless you want me to do it, I'll drown
That's
you.
what she said.
Oh my god.
Settle. But yes, don't drown unless you want me to do it. I'll do that one for free.
that would be kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I've never drowned a fish man before.
If you can figure out how to do that one, I'll pay you to see it, but not on me.
Oh, yeah, I know how to do it already. We would plug your gills with clay.
Huh.
I thought about this.
Okay. never mind
So, oh, you're really bad at making deals, aren't you?
that. Yeah, that's a running theme. I'm kind of coming to terms with.
Archfey, fiends, loath.
Could be both.
Wait, like both? Like I said, 3 things. What do you mean both? Both is 2 things.
Oh, I only heard 2. I'm sorry.
No, I said fiends, archfey, or what? Like loath?
What, like? No. God, no.
Do you even
Ew.
know who that is, young man?
As a matter of fact,
I think Revion would be like jumping down like the same way they did by this point.
Yep, splash. Hey, Rebs.
We're like in the middle of like the
Yeah.
square.
Yeah. And there's like people walking around kind of looking at you guys like you're a bunch of weirdos.
Revion will just shrug and walk out of the fountain.
Yep. Ainu's like going around the fountain, like on his back, kicking and like spitting out water from his mouth.
I'll see you two back at the place then.
Yep.
All right. I'm going with you.
Aw. Well, time to get some work done. La da 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 da. And he walks off in a completely different direction.
I accept Ainu's entry as a party grandpa. As the grandmother, I accept him.
The slightly abusive party grandpa.
Yep.
He's just, a little touched after the war, that's all.
Yep. And he spent most of his life in the Underdark, and that's like fucking awful. Just FYI, especially if you're a man, the Underdark is the worst.
I figured.
Yep. So the next day arrives. Ainu's not back.
I think
I'll leave some porridge out for Grandpa when he gets back. This should be good for his teeth.
I think when Revion gets up for that morning, before the scheduled meeting is gonna take place,
Yep.
he's gonna go up to Cricket.
Mhm.
May I talk with you for a moment?
Yeah.
He'll go to he'll lead her to what is essentially Ainu's study, since I guess just
Yeah.
a good
So
private
it's like a
spot.
living room with like a study area, but it's one room, and that's where everyone slept, presumably.
Mm-hmm.
I
Before you say anything, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made assumptions like that, and I'm sorry that I played into it all, and I'm sorry.
Revion will sigh. I'm sorry as well. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that.
No, you were.
It stung a bit when you said those things, and
sorry.
I just wasn't expecting it. Is all.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget that there's a lot of really unjust cruelty in the world. I mean, I'm a halfling. The worst kind of racism I face is that nobody really makes furniture in my size. And I'm really sorry.
It's apology accepted.
That was really good, by the way. Thank you for saying that.
I did like that. That was good. But yeah.
So we're good?
Yeah, I wasn't really mad at you. It was just a heat of the moment thing. I think I was totally expecting that to happen with the guards, but it just got out of my hands before anything I could show any sort of identification to them. But I appreciate the apology, at least, since it's tons more than anyone else has done.
I hope that by the time we're done here, common courtesy is something that you can get used to.
I will be looking forward to that then.
So
He'll just raise a fist up to her, just for a fist bump.
she has to get up on her tippy toes, but she returns the fist bump.
How touching. Ainu's there. So, hey, kids. Oh, he's covered in blood, by the way. You want to see a dead body?
What happened to you?
What happened to someone else?
He just told us what happened.
You want to see a dead body?
Always.
Sure.
Okay. Not sure if I really
Look
do.
in the
but-
bathtub.
Oh, God.
That is the practical place to put it.
Exactly.
Nice thinking.
But that's how we're supposed to get out.
Oh, I have another button for that. Don't worry.
Did you take their tongue out?
Yep.
Where are their thumbs?
Up his butt.
Huh.
By the way,
Why is his
Revion,
butt on
you
his
recognize the guy. It's the guy who fucked you and third child this yesterday morning.
Ah,
Aw, he does like you.
now that he has his ass on his face, he does look a bit more familiar.
Mm-hmm. I personally like my work. You see, like right here, I did all that while he was still alive, and then you like slip him a little bit of poison, so the pain is intensified, and but it also kind of slows down blood circulation, so he doesn't bleed out.
I'm mostly just impressed that you managed to rip his nipples off and shove them up his nose.
Is that
Is that a what?
is that a corn cob?
Yes.
I'll pull out my scrapbook and just make like a chibi doodle of a dude with a butt on his face. And point at it and say, I need work.
By the way,
Hold
he
it
was
up.
also a rapist. If it makes you feel better.
Oh,
I
then
mean-
we're okay then.
Yep.
I mean, I'm long past the age where I really question my morality here, but thank you.
Yeah.
I really
Well,
do love the fact that we keep adding.
I just wouldn't kill, anyone and just bring their dead body to show you guys.
I
Oh,
knew
not
was
yet.
a friendly
I know.
kind of monster.
Not
Rev-
yet. We're not that good of friends.
It's
yet,
okay, I know. It's only the doodles you're proud of. I understand. Gotta put it up on the fridge.
Mm-hmm. What's
I
a fridge?
mean,
It's a dedicated, like, miniature cellar.
Ooh. Pulls out a little piece of paper. Note to self: ask Blasto to install a fridge.
oh gosh.
Anyhow, presses a button. The floor of the bathroom or of the bathtub moves, and hey, look, it's a pit of acid.
Huh. Yep.
So that's,
That's
how that
one way to
works.
dispose of it.
Oh, it's another skull for the collection.
Mm-hmm. Skulls for the skull throne. What?
Oh,
Hey, who said
Makes
that?
sense.
Anyhow, yeah, it's about time for you guys to get going, right?
oh yeah.
Indeed it is.
Sasha, we need to go get changed.
Mm-hmm. Would you please prestidigitize my armor?
Cricket gladly
Thank you,
does that
doll.
and brings it to a sparkling shine.
They're a bunch of nerds.
None of us
Yes,
don't know
we
what
are.
that none of us know what that word is, Master.
Okay, so it's like a goblin, right? But it's like a goblin from the Shadowfell. They're called nerdlings, and what they do, you see, is they are babies that died in childbirth, and they get horribly corrupted by necrotic energy, and then they sometimes shift over to the material plane to cause more stillbirths.
Goblins.
Why are we nerds?
Because it's funny to say.
Is it because we're your dark little babies?
I have no children, except one.
Fair enough. By the way, while Ainu was saying that, Cricket slipped away to go and get into the dress that she bought.
Yeah, I'm putting on my tabard and stuff. Combing through my hair. Making sure my eye patches settle on right.
Cricket actually lets her hair down, which nobody except for Cyrus has seen that. And he saw that for the first time the night before.
How long is your hair?
It's about to the middle of her back.
Respectable.
Mm-hmm. Curly red hair.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to put any braids in it, girl?
Yes, one, because I have won one major victory in my life, and I would like to memorialize it.
Ooh, let me do it. Third child runs up. I want to do it.
Okay.
I'll nod and let third child go for it.
Braid, flower. Braid, flower. Braid, flower.
I feel so cute.
As you should.
Okay, I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go, Zartha?
I'm ready.
So,
Cricket puts her lyre on her back, and she's ready to go.
yep, so the two of you. Is anyone else going?
It's a good idea to at least be at the periphery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll tag along.
Mhm.
Anyone else?
I'll wait outside.
I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah, we're here to provide the distraction more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Time is right. Me and Revion will slip away.
Yep.
And Celine's going to guard the front door with Nalea.
Yep.
Third child will also tag along, and youngest will stay with Ainu. as to not cause too much of, be too noticeable because a big ass wolf is pretty noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Perhaps if that's the case, maybe it should be someone else besides me tagging along.
There's a hat. I have a hat. You want the hat?
Yeah, I'll need it.
So then give me the hat.
All right.
Cyrus.
I now have a headcanon that he
No,
bought the
no.
hat for Revion.
There you
What-
go, buddy.
what-
And he puts on the hat.
What did Arthur
Hey.
say? I misheard.
I have a headcanon that he actually bought the hat when he adopted you.
Okay, yeah, that probably he did. Yeah.
I'm not going to say that I had already thought of that ahead of time. I will refuse that. And so will I knew. Anyhow, someone roll insight. Oh, I was about to say. So Ainu will put the hat on you, and you look like a little Ainu. You look like him. There you go.
Look, your insides match your outsides now.
Excuse me. Well, I
I'll
get.
point you to the mirror.
Oh, huh.
You can
Well-
change it if you want, but I like that look on you.
This will work. I'll keep it.
Yay!
Good choice.
Mm-hmm. It's like more or less. It's Ainu, who I haven't described in a while, so I'll do that. So tall, like 5'8", pretty decently toned, all black armor. But the closer you look at the armor, it looks like it moves a little bit, like they're individual plates, yeah, and it moves a little bit.
Wow.
Yep, and you when it does move, you hear like scuttling sounds.
Ooh.
Yep, he has a black cloak, big ass, very decorative rapier on his side, multiple daggers on a bandolier around his chest. But besides that, very classic drow look. So yeah, Revion looks like that, but with a headband.
Hey, Revion.
Yes, Cyrus.
I bet you could scare the crap out of anyone who's ever seen his face before.
Most people who see my face don't see it again because they're dead.
Good point.
I hope that doesn't hold true for us.
Don't piss me off.
Okay.
I do.
Like Revian will go over to Cyrus and just lean over and just go, dude, you really should watch how you talk in front of him. He likes me, all right, but he pushed you off of church for more than one reason, other than that,
it was fun.
yeah. Just I'm trying to prevent you from getting yourself killed.
It'd be fun.
We need a master.
I know, but Mr. Stabby likes to stab. And he pulls up the rapier. Yes, I named it to Mr. Stabby. Shut up.
I know,
Hashtag
Mr.
Cyrus.
Stabby.
That makes sense. I named my liar Mr. Pluck.
That's cute.
But
It is
yeah,
super cute.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyhow, let's go.
Doodle
Oh, wait, I'm staying here. Never mind. Anyhow, you guys all go.
Yep.
As you see, you guys are going down. You arrive at the address given to you on the map, and you just see a door in like the middle of a very well-decorated lawn with like a cobblestone path that leads up to a circle, and on the circle is a door just standing in midair, and there is a very tired-looking, shifter-looking butler. It is a wolf person.
Huh. Are the ladies leading or?
Yeah,
Presumably.
Cricket's waiting for Zartha to make introductions because she was not the one who wrote the
Oh,
letter.
okay. Is the door open? Sorry, I'd missed that. That's
No, it's literally a door standing in the middle of a big lot, and it's all like a perfectly manicured like garden. There's a stone
Alright.
path with a circle at the end of it, and in the middle of that circle is a door.
I will knock on that door.
Hello, madam. There is the shifter who's standing at the door in like a butler's outfit. What may I do for you?
I am Zartha Stormbreaker here on behalf of Stormbreaker and Associates. I believe I sent a letter announcing that I would
The
be
mithril
visiting
trader.
your...
Yes, yes. The master is expecting you.
Lovely. This is my associate, Cricket. She will be attending me for this meeting.
Good afternoon.
And the others in trailing.
They're just part of my retinue. They are not privy to the negotiations that the company undertakes.
Understood.
Bow respectfully.
He'll open the door, and you see like it kind of leads into a room. There's no room on the other side of the door from what everyone else sees, but when the door's open, you see a room on the other side.
Should be.
So there's no manner that they can see, right?
No, it's just a door.
I will kind of look back at them, and then I'll look at the butler. Would it be possible for them to have tea in the parlor while I have this meeting with your lord, then?
I suppose I'm not paid enough for this. Go ahead.
Thank you.
If he does not pay you enough for it, I will make sure to try and change that with my negotiations. And I'll wink at him.
Please.
I work for my money, so I'm trying to get in on that blue collar worker.
Yep. You just please do. Opens the door, waits for everyone to walk through, closes it.
The plan was to have you guys outside, but if this is magic and there's only the fucking front door,
Right.
then you guys need to be inside.
Yep. So you guys are in a opulent manor. There is a staircase that goes up. There's red carpeted floors with gold trim. This shit is ostentatious. The walls are gilded with gold. There's a portrait of a Eladrin man posed in the nude like a marble statue with like a red cloth like draped down over the genitalia,
Okay.
so it's a tasteful piece of work. The staircase that goes up branches off to the left and right, going up to a higher level area that you guys cannot see from here. There are rooms that go behind the staircase north. There's a hallway that goes south and a hallway that goes west. And you see the same man, of course, in very elaborate robes. They are greens and blues. Just like ostentatious as fuck. Like think of the most gaudy like holy fuck, this is worth more money than you've ever seen in your life kind of outfit. And it just flows around him very gracefully. He has long blonde hair, very long pointed ears, longer than Selin's and Nalea's, definitely. And you hear him call out, "Oh, hello! I am the master of this manor, Periwinkle Blossom Petal."
And suddenly I realize that my feminine charms may not work here.
And he glides down the staircase. It is a pleasure to meet you all.
A pleasure. Thank you for meeting with Stormbreaker and Associates. We appreciate it.
I see you've brought your servants. I can have them go down into the other hall.
Thank you.
Shoo, go.
And Cyrus will
kind
nod.
of nod to them.
Same.
Yeah, I
You
guess
see
I'll
these
follow.
like spectral servants holding trays and things lead you all off. They look like people, but they look like they're see-through.
All right.
They don't have they
I
don't
know
have
what
any
this
like
is.
individual
Okay.
characteristics.
Like silhouettes.
Smart.
Yep. Yes. Anyhow, well, let me give you the tour and then we'll talk for business. And this is where we will end session.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
I do love Magnificent Mansion. It's a fantastic. It's interesting that we have to infiltrate one.
Yep.
I am so excited.
Yeah, this entire area is a spell, which means he's a tough one because this is a 7th level spell.
Yep.
Yep, this is gonna be tough.
Oh,
Yep.
joy.
Hopefully we don't have to fight him. I'm counting on you guys.
I wonder what would happen if I put like a grain of like sand in his food and then cast let's see, what was it again? I need to
Mold
pull up-
Earth.
Yeah. What would happen if I put a grain of sand in his food and then I cast like mold earth or
That's something I'd have to look
Don't-
up next time.
because I mean theoretically I could kill him from the inside.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it'd be a good idea to have it at least caught.
It was
in
an
his throat
inside
so he can't-
job.
Yeah. I mean, if nothing else, getting like sand caught in your throat as a spellcaster fucking sucks.
Yep.
I hate
Uh,
sand. It's coarse. Gets everywhere.
Yeah.
100%.
I hate you.
That
So, Larry, why don't you hit us with the socials?
Yes, thank you everyone for watching. This has been Demonfall episode 14. Don't forget to follow on Twitch to get notified when I go live, and also join the Discord by clicking the banner down below. You can follow myself at tsqueezes on Twitter, or you can also follow the Dire DM.
At the Dire DM,
Yes.
exactly.
At
And
the
look up Dire DM on YouTube. Yep.
And I will see you all tomorrow.
Bye.
Well, thank you all for joining. We hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, your week, whatever adventures bring you to whatever ends. As we say here, mahalo. Have a great rest of your evening.
Buenas noches.
Indeed.